Hello, everybody. Sorry about the long break. But now I have Thai food, so it's okay.
Blame Neal. I still don't even have my food.
How does Neal have Thai food before your curry arrived?
I know, right? I ordered it like an hour ago.
Yeah, my food was ordered by McTacky an hour ago, and it arrived.
He has to be ready for that acid breath, is my guess.
I'm trying to build up the spiciness in my mouth to really understand the Black Dragon.
How the dragon feels.
Okay, surely if you're doing acid, you should just be like, they're acid dragons, right? So you just drink pure lemon juice.
I'm gonna go with Thai food instead.
But that's inaccurate.
You know, I'm gonna go with Thai food instead.
I guess the
All right,
dragons are
you're cheating yourself, Neal. You're cheating
Thai
yourself.
food at us.
Yeah, these dragons just breathe delicious Thai food.
All right, so you guys are ready to set off?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What's the weather like as I saddle my horse, Neal?
I tell you what, you guys go on ahead. I'm washing my hair.
It is a dreary, overcast day. A gentle rain falls.
We'll go tomorrow.
We'll wait.
You guys are killing me.
I'm not joking.
You want to wait for the sunshine?
No.
Oh, I want my death to be over. Quick and painless. Like a band-aid.
It is the 12th of September, 1511. You are ready. You're as ready as you'll ever be. I guess. The capital seems to be in a bit of a flurry. You find yourself in many situations where the halls are more empty than you would expect, and the troops in the courtyard have vanished, the ones that were practicing and marshalling earlier. And, it seems like times are a-changin' here in Drekis. Times they are a-changin'. But that's not your concern. You don't care about the giant red dragon Scoria. You are only concerned about the baby little black dragons.
That's the one we've been told to care about, so you know.
Right. I'm not admonishing you for not caring. I'm just setting the scene. Yeah. So, where to?
East.
Fuzzy, you want to take us east?
Yes.
You're going to go at a rate of 12, because the horsies aren't going to be very helpful in the foresty. So go ahead and move yourself 3 squares at a time.
Isn't our normal move speed 12?
Yeah.
Without horse? Okay.
But I'm saying the horses are not going to aid in the speed through the forest, because it's rough, difficult terrain, and you can't really ride them very well with all the branches and everything.
So it's the speed of 12, right?
There you go.
Okay.
That's 1 day.
Okay, are we going to the marsh? Or the lake? Or where are we going to?
Both.
Okay.
The marsh is closer, so...
So that's 10. That's going to be about it for your movement, because you can go 12, right? And 4 and 6 is 10. So second day, you enter the marsh.
Yeah. Could we try to stay at
the north or the south?
Go too deep?
Sorry?
I don't know where the bullywugs are. They are in the marsh.
Yes. Were the lizard people? Where was the lizard man village? Was it
the river?
East of the lake. East of the lake and the Diamond River.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay.
now the question is, do you guys want to go above or below?
Above, I guess.
Above.
Should we try to find some bullywugs first before we just march on?
I'm
to
sure
all
we'll
that
run into some. I'm sure we'll run into some bullywugs. I'm sure.
Chat
we
wants
will.
the map, Neal.
True, but I don't want to get surrounded by bullywugs.
Well, on this day, you have yet to encounter a bullywug. We are moving on to the 14th of September. You've left Wickthon Renta behind 2 days ago. You're in the Blackroot Marsh.
Nice.
A dreary, boggy place. High trees, water everywhere, fallen logs.
Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, and I can't go any further.
Nope. Hold on. Stop there anyway. I need to roll encounter checks. Wow. Really good luck on no encounter checks, actually.
Right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, sister. Wait. So we're just ignoring the bullywugs because we didn't see anything? Is it the same plan with the lizard folk?
Yeah.
And the dragons as well?
You guys march through the swamp without a sight of a bullywug or an alligator. No sight of any monsters whatsoever. Just the typical snakes that crawl the area. The uncomfortably large but not dangerously large spiders. The weird songbirds.
We don't see any markings of acid as we walk through, right?
No, but in an area teeming with life like this, you know, it would, and an area so wet, I don't know what sort of acid signs you would see. You
Did
know?
somebody move the counter back to the start
I
of the
did.
day?
I moved you back to at the start of the day. Yes.
Cool.
Sorry.
Can you, can someone read tracks, find tracks of any... I can't.
Brother, are you any good at tracking? I can't remember.
Sammy, are you a tracker?
He's muted. Somewhat, yes.
Well, we'll go together. Have a look around, yes?
Yeah.
You could also send your hawk up, right? You have a look from above. Do you still have that?
I do. It's not really... It's more of a message delivery bird than anything else, though. It's not hunting.
Right.
I just meant for lookout, right? I didn't mean to deliver a message, just to see if it finds anything.
I mean, I don't
Wouldn't
know.
want to tell me?
Yeah, it's not like it's a telepathic hawk, you know?
Yeah.
It would just like
Plus,
see
it would
something
just
and
go
chill.
up there and then immediately just gunk. You know, if the hawk doesn't come back, something found it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not risking my hawk.
Are you even bringing your hawk?
No, I've left it behind probably. It's just like, it's just a liability. It's a hawk in the swamp. It's just a liability.
Certainly.
Right. Yes, brother. Should we go and have a look around then?
Do you wish for me to, I don't know, check the surrounding area first with my magics, or shall we just go now?
Well, anything that saves you from wading through the swamp, I'm quite happy with. So yes, by all means.
All right. Neal, I am going to get off my horse. And I'm going to... Is there like a dry patch somewhere, or maybe like under a tree?
You can find a relatively dry spot to stand on.
Maybe I want to like lean on a tree so that I have like an anchor almost, and have my horse by my side, and have my family around me looking out. And I'd like to cast clairvoyance. I bring out a crystal ball, and it turns into a seeing eye almost.
It does. So let's see. By clearing a small circle around themselves and tossing the material components into the sky, a small crystal ball, the caster summons into being a singular eyeball wrapped in a lid of its own. The caster can move the eye around at will as long as they remain in the circle they cleared, and see through the eye as if it was their own. Unless the caster closes their other eyes, the effect is quite dizzying and confusing. The eye has poor focus and has a hard time seeing things beyond 120 feet. When the caster moves the eye levitates, hovers, and flies at twice the caster's movement rate. The eye is physical and can be interacted with. It has 15 AC and 1 HP. Strong winds, rain, snow, or sleet can make maneuvering the eye difficult or impossible. When the spell ends, the eye turns back into a crystal ball, landing where the eye last was. Should the eye have been destroyed, the crystal ball is destroyed. Perfect. So, you now have an eye that you can cruise around and observe things with.
So first, I would like to fly above the canopy and search the surrounding sky for any large flying creatures.
Excellent. Again, the vision is limited to like 120 feet because it focuses poorly beyond that. So, give me a perception check.
All right. Very poor.
Yeah. You don't notice anything. No flying creatures
Alright.
anywhere to be seen.
So I cover a small area around ourselves, and I come back to where I was and start sending it off in directions under the canopy to try and look for, well, toady bullywug creatures.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Give me a perception check.
26.
Sure enough, you spot a bullywug creature, alright?
Alright, I'm going to keep the,
Sorry, I was just chewing. Let me explain a little bit more.
Sure.
You start cruising around. First you go up, then you start going around. Then you start heading back the way that you guys were walking. And the eye, kind of skimming over the surface of the swamp here, spots a group of 4 bullywugs, sort of like lurking just at the height of the water, sort of slowly swimming in your direction as if they have been following you and are keeping their distance. They are
Alright,
hot on your trail.
Spotting this, I'd like to kind of, well, make sure that the crystal ball isn't like obvious, just like not go right up to them kind of thing. Just like, I spotted them, all right, just keep going around.
Do bullywugs have the extendable tongue?
We'll have to find out.
Many woman has asked that question. None has been brave enough to find out.
Will Maya be first?
I guess I'll circle around the bullywugs, maybe go past them a little bit. Are they stationary or are they moving towards us?
They were swimming very slowly.
All right, then I'll do a loop back round and make a small arc, not straight towards us, just like in the general direction back.
So you're trying to ignore them, right? Like you pretend like you don't see them and cruise around.
Yeah,
and at some point, you know, when the eye was fairly close to notice them, and you try not to react to them, so you do end up getting closer than optimally, because otherwise you'd be like clearly spotted them and moving too far away. You do come within range of their nets, and the first one tosses a net at you, or at your eye, which definitely scores a hit. And I think the bullywugs can just drag it down to the swamp. So your eye is cruising, and then a net like catches over it, and it begins to sink. And then from underwater, you can see there's more bullywugs that have been like below the surface, and they drag the net down and start pulling the eye in the net like back in the direction that you came from. The eye is not destroyed, but it is captured and being retreated with. Who knows?
With my eyes still closed, I'm gonna say out to my family, I've found bullywugs. They're following us. They're below the water. There's 4. No, there's more. There's 6, 8, maybe even more. They've got my eye. I don't think they know it's me, but
What direction?
I open my eyes and have a quick, like, confusing glance around. It's like, that way, and then close my eyes again.
Great.
Do we want to try and rescue your flying eyeball, or?
I mean, I can. I mean, we know where they are now, but they're definitely
How
following.
far are they away?
They were following you from maybe 180 feet was the distance at which you spotted them.
180
now,
feet.
The eye is underwater, and God knows how far away.
I think I should just break the connection.
So, did they seem amenable, or? I mean, considering they just stole your eyeball?
They look like they're very protective of their territory, and they look like, well, we definitely charged through the center of it, and they're either come to attack us or make sure we get the hell out.
I still say we take our chances with the lizard people.
You know, I think they're hunting us.
I say we take our chances with the lizard people.
Try to talk to them first.
But
They have to say the word. They're just following us. Why
Yes!
shouldn't they?
Because they're giant frogs.
think. Is there anything particular? Is there anything else I see? Or is it just?
So if you keep
Bullywugs
watching
in
with
it?
the eye, it's sort of murky underwaterness. Not a lot of light penetrates because of the high density of life in the water and the lily pads on top and whatnot. So you can watch for about 10 minutes as the eye gets dragged back to this underwater burrow. It's sort of like made with wicker on top, sort of forming a dome. And then there seems to be air inside, even though the whole structure is underwater. So it must somehow be airtight on the outside of this wicker frame. And there's a little bit of dry land in there, on which you can see all sorts of eggs just like pushed together against the back of this wicker basket and the dry land bit. And there are a few bullywugs in this maybe 7 foot wide, maybe like 4 feet tall enclosure. Most of them are submerged underwater. I should say all of them are mostly submerged underwater. The eye comes up in the net and you get a clear view of all of this stuff. And one of the bullywugs reaches a hand in the net, grabs the eye, and tries to like gum it, and then just like swallows the whole thing.
Oh God, I'm definitely breaking the connection at that point.
Yep. All right, you break it and it's gone. And the bullywug
I
now
wanted to see,
is eating the crystal ball.
or see ever again, or well,
What happened?
no. It was kind of eaten. I mean, the guy was the crystal ball.
They
I don't want that
ate,
image.
they these things would just eat a flying eyeball.
They would eat anything, I guess.
They don't strike me as being particularly intelligent.
Brother,
Brother, you should definitely go and talk to them.
Good. Sarah, will you
See
come
what
with me?
Sure. One little moment, though, in case this turns into a terrible battle. If you're willing to receive a blessing, then I would like it if you would take my hands. I'm going to extend both of my hands towards my family.
Maya's just like,
I obviously accept.
When you say Maya's like, does that mean she accepts it or does not accept it?
she's like, no, I'm.
Okay.
Although Maya is like, if Sarah's doing a blessing, Maya's going to close her eyes and sort of like just say a little kind of, fuck, what was the goddess of death's name again?
Horasi.
Orasi, yeah. She's just going to be like, hey, Orasi.
So disrespectful.
Well, I'm still extending my hands. Who's taking them? Like, I need an answer to that one.
Sammy is.
You too? Okay, so one hand for Bud, one hand for Sammy, and I'm gonna say, Martha, bless our bodies with strength, bless our hearts with courage, and bless our eyes with vigilance. And I cast bless first on Bud, and then I cast it on Sammy.
Excellent. You both have a +1 bonus to your next saving throw or stat check within the next 24 hours, I guess.
And I guess I can
happens.
also bless myself. Is that a thing? Can I bless
Totally.
myself? I'm
Yeah.
also going to bless myself afterwards. so-
Solid. Okay.
Yeah, Maya's just like,
There's
so
no one
Orasi,
around.
you are real. You know, you're fine.
Is it for 24 hours, you said, Neal?
Yeah. It's not specified in the spell, but it is, that day.
Alright.
Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's not important for now. You'll use it before the 24 hours are up, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make me understand them.
Not how it works.
Well, how does it work then?
Well, if there was one over here, then I touch him and I touch you, then we can all talk to each other. But
If you only touch me, who can I talk to?
then I can understand you and you can understand me.
So if you touch me, so only those that are linked, or
Yes.
well, that's not gonna be helpful. Okay,
I'll just follow along behind you.
let's try it the old-fashioned way.
All right. Well,
Do we have anything to give to them? Rations? Do we want to offer one of the goats?
Rations. I think rations is a good idea.
I
take,
think rations are a bit small for their mouths.
Doesn't matter. Let's put it 8 rations, 8 dry rations. Let's put that.
All right.
Maya is going to sort of, while everybody else is getting ready and things, she's just going to sort of fade behind. She's just going to sort of just fade into obscurity and like stealth and get ready to follow everybody else at a somewhat cautious distance and keep an eye on them because these people are idiots.
Are we going now?
So let's take the ball back and maybe everyone starts to nibble on one of the rations just to make sure. And
yeah, right. We'll just need to find a place where we can lay them down. I'm sure they will come to us. They were tracking us. They're coming each our direction, so we'll just have to wait.
Let's find a place where the grass is not too high, but look at the direction and put the rations on the ground, like make sure that they're visible on the ground, and let's step, I don't know, like 30 feet away from the rations, so that we are far enough away that we don't pose a threat to anyone who might want to grab them, and just I don't know, talk into the air.
I'll sheath my spear, but I'll have my bow on my back, but I'll still have my shield by my side.
Do you want a hide check, by the way, Neal?
I would love a stealth check a hide check from you. Yes.
28.
Ooh, very nice. And that's probably going to get some pretty substantial bonuses for the amount of cover that's available.
Yeah,
so you are well hidden.
Like.
Okay. Why don't you guys show me where you are? Specifically, and I will give you tokens with which to identify yourselves.
This is a familiar map.
I'm in a bush.
Level 3 spells are 9 mana, right? I think.
Let me.
I couldn't open it myself.
No, it's too late. I'm looking now.
I think looking at the layout of the map, it might make the most sense to be on the west side, right? Because it has the land.
That's where Sammy would have been for sure.
Actually, if you guys, I'm going to be over here. Hidden.
Okay.
Sammy would have cleared a small area around here.
Sure. Third level spells do indeed cost 9 points of MP. All right. So, you are here. You are what exactly? Waiting for something?
We're putting the rations where the yellow circle is, and then just stay at a distance. And
if that's what we're doing,
coming in peace. we just want to talk. I tried Drakissin and Eridonian, both. We're seeking help. We have brought some gifts, something to eat for you.
Actually, I'll be on this side.
Pretty quiet. Not a bullywug in sight.
It might take a while. I mean, they might have to go back and check with others and then come back again. So that might take 1 or 2 hours. It's fine.
A few minutes pass, and the minutes slowly turn into an hour. And
we know of the large lizards in the lake. The black ones. We need information.
Can I look around to see if I can see any lurking in the water?
Sure. Give me a perception checkup. No bonuses because you didn't take the blessing.
No, I see nothing.
But you know what you do realize? Your nails are broken.
Oh my god.
I figured that would be something Maya might be distracted by temporarily.
Damn it.
For all of
here's where Maya gets eaten.
10 minutes until she fixes them or whatever. Yeah, a couple hours pass. No sign of bullywugs.
This is...
They're filthy as well.
Could you send a messenger?
I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh.
I could scout around with those fireflies. Light under the water should give us visibility of these things.
I mean, if some of them can understand us in the common tongue, maybe a messenger might be able to reach them and talk to them.
Excuse me.
Does it have to be a bird?
It does. I'm sorry.
Do you know any birds that dive underwater?
Penguins?
Penguins.
There are lots of birds that dive underwater.
Moorhens.
Maybe some swimming birds. There must be some.
Moorhens.
Penguins.
Moorhens.
Use whatever you need to use.
Ducks. Swans.
Great. Now, if you just cast a spell, brother, that would be great.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't bring any feathers of ducks or swans.
Oh, let's look around. Are there any feathers? Do we find any feathers? Can you conjure any feathers?
If there's any ducks or swans in 5 miles, then probably. But
Technically, I've got feathers on the fletching of my bows.
Oh.
Arrows, and it's probably goose feathers.
ooh, that's true.
So Maya's just gonna sort of like take a sort of some spare fletching and just be like, there you go, and then sneak back to her bush again. She's probably just pop up and be like, did you need something?
Maya, you're brilliant.
I know.
All right. This isn't gonna work, but I guess Sammy casts a messenger. She's a level 2 spell.
Okay.
He eats the feather and whispers. What's he gonna whisper?
Whack.
We have come with an offering. We wish to talk to you.
We want to kill the dragon.
We want to kill the black dragons. And I hope this message reaches you well.
And where do you send the bird?
Kindest regards, Sammy. In South Cuba. PPS, do not kill us.
Is this where the goose just swims out into the water and then it goes?
It starts flapping its mouth while being eaten.
We want a tower. Okay.
And yeah, goose summons into existence, starts waddling around in front of Sammy for a little bit, and then darts off in search of what can only be described as a bullywug.
All right. Fantastic. Let us get a goose token on the map. We have a goose.
That's a new way to discover enemies. You know the enemy is there, but you don't know where. You just summon a messenger and wait where it goes.
Excellent. Here's our goose.
They're supposed to be there. Just scout the area. Just.
All right. So you get your goose, and it starts flying in the direction that you know where there's a bullywug nest, right? So it starts flapping and going that way. Only it doesn't make it very far. About the time it gets over this island, popping out of the wet swamp are 2 bullywugs, who the first one tosses a net at the goose, scores a natural 1. The net gets hooked on a tree root nearby. The second bullywug tosses a spear and hits the goose. Geese don't have a lot of HP.
Found the bullywugs.
4 plus... Wow, it deals maximum damage, and the goose is cooked.
It didn't even deliver its message.
It did not deliver its message, but you found the bullywugs, and at that moment, the rest of them emerge from the water. They are, how do you say, not unaggressive.
They're angry.
That's the one. Let's roll for initiative.
Don't kill anyone. No murdering.
Us or them?
I don't care. That's the first thing I want to scream. That's all.
That's what Sammy screams.
Okay.
All right, that's casting time of 5. Oh.
Damn!
I love those macros.
Reminder, I'm stealthed.
Right.
Oh, I'll mark off 5 for the messenger.
Okay, so
That
has
was
everyone
a
rolled
waste of MP.
their initiative? Bud, Maya, Sarah, Sammy, everybody's done it. The first of the swarms of bullywugs is going to ribbity hoppity hoppity come over here and hurl a spear at Sammy.
I just gave him dinner. Twice.
And 11 to hit.
I think 11 hits.
All right.
What? Fuck
Sammy,
hell.
you will
I have
take
10 AC.
you will take 8 points of damage as the spear impales itself in your thigh, like
11?
right where your thigh and your hip meet. You know, it's a fun spot
where
to get a
the
spear.
artery-
Were you excited for the dragon? Because we're already dying to the frog people.
So I need to roll a concentration check because I was going to cast a spell.
Yes, you do.
So what
DC
would that
28
be?
con check.
So just con check.
Just a con check. Ooh, your spell fizzles. You lose your MP, but you can take another action on your turn.
Okay.
The next bullywug, ribbity hoppity hoppities over towards here, actually probably just to this edge, and throws a spear at Sammy from this direction.
What the fuck?
The caster that's in the front of the party that's making all the magical effects? Really? Of course they're gonna go after you. Conveniently placed at the easiest spot to hit. This one only rolls a 4 though, and its spear falls well to your side, and the bullywug hops back into the water, descending into its murky depths.
Bud,
Sarah.
Check me.
I was just there. I've told you so.
Ah!
I told you so.
Sarah?
Lovely.
This is perfect.
I'm going to walk up. Wait, hold on. Did we say? No, I can walk and channel things. Okay. I would like to walk up here, slam down the shield, and cast Battle Hymn. Or
Okay.
start chanting it, I guess. Which means I can't talk anymore.
Which direction how do you want the shield to face? Go and
Like,
draw us a line.
just like this. Like,
Okay, a 10-foot line like that.
yeah. Cool.
Perfect. We'll just move it next to you though. That's the right size. Perfect. All right, here we go. Next bullywug is one of these guys in front. The shield wall pops up, creating a 10 by 10 blocked area, which is unnatural and bizarre and metallic. Bullywug is unafraid. In fact, it's curious. So it's gonna hippity hop on its way to the barbershop down over here. And it's still gonna attack from range. And it's going to hippity hop to the other side of this tree and hurl a spear at Sarah, actually.
Right. I don't get any cover from the shield when he's there, right? Because it's pretty much behind me.
Correct,
Right.
but he only scores a 12 on the attack roll, so it clatters into your chainmail and falls to the side, and the bullywug hippity hops back into the swamp and vanishes. The next bullywug is over here as well. Hip hop, comes over to here, throws a spear at Sammy. An 8 plus flanking is a 9. That's still going to be a miss, and then the bullywug goes back into the water and drops below. Sammy, it's your turn.
All right, Sammy is going to finally use something that he's had for a very long time. He is going to peek out the shield for a brief moment and blow the horn of Brutana.
Ooh.
Nice.
And you want to give me a cone and that you blow it in?
Let's hope this doesn't
How can I?
summon dragons.
I can draw a cone. How do I draw a cone?
I could draw a code. How do I draw a code?
That's a square.
Find some friends. Let's use the Horn of Brutana.
Okay. How big is the cone?
That's what I'm looking up. I think it's a 60 feet long, 30 feet wide,
God.
maybe 60 feet wide. Hold on, I'm double checking.
Is it an angle or is it a width?
I need to double check.
Yeah, I think it's 60 by 30 as well. So
I believe that to be the case, but Horn of Blasting, a cone of sound 120 feet long and 30 feet wide issues forth from the horn. All
Holy
within this
crap.
area must roll a successful saving throw versus spell. Those saving are stunned for 1 round and deafened for 2. Those failing are sustain D10 points of damage, are stunned for 2 rounds and deafened for 4. And then there's also a wave of ultrasonic sound, 1 foot wide and 100 feet long, that, damages structures. Cool. So you get a 120 by 30 foot cone.
Oh,
That'll go off map.
it will. I don't know, something like that. Is it 30 feet
At the end.
at the very end? Okay.
Yeah. So you'll be able to
So,
hit 2 for certain.
I
Or
want to
for
hit
these 3.
like these 3 basically.
Totally. Okay, they need to make saves. So the first one fails, the second one passes, and the third one fails. So why don't you roll me 1d10? The second one passes. That's this guy. So he's only stunned for 1. The other guys are stunned for 2.
9.
9.
I don't know what the 9 is, but I rolled a 9.
That's 9 damage. So actually, this bullywug will outright die. This one will take 9 points of damage and is stunned for 2 rounds. This one takes no damage, is stunned for 1 round. Stunned for 1 and deafened for 2. So you're stunned for 1 and deafened for 2. And you are deafened for 4. Perfect.
All right. And I get as close as I can to my darling sister.
Perfect. You snuggle up next to it. Her. Maya, it being the shield. Not Sarah. Sarah's not in
Right. Okay, so all of these bullywugs have disappeared, and I'm gonna see. I can hit this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fire at this bullywug over here. With my bow.
14 will hit the bullywug, yeah.
Nice.
Were you shooting this one over here?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Nice. It takes the shot square to its chubby little gut.
Right.
And
Do I get a bonus from attacking from stealth?
no.
The bonus is not getting hit.
Fair enough.
It'll
That's
take 2 points of damage. Go ahead and just give me your second shot right now, Maya.
okay.
Shouldn't come till the end of the round, but it's just so much easier to do them at the same time. Life is just easier.
Oh, shit! And a crit,
shit.
and a crit. Okay.
That clears by 10, so roll me 3 times damage dice. 3d6.
Nice.
Oh, perfect. Yes, the bullywug goes down in, the first arrow hits it in the leg. Not that big of a deal. The second one shish kebabs the bullywug. It is ready to be roasted. It is deadsies. Super ultra mega deadsies. Do you have any movement at the end of your round?
So there's still a couple of bullywugs lurking over here. If I've made 2 action, no wait, I can't fire twice and move, can I?
You can move like a very small amount. If you want to like move back there or maybe to this bush, but no big movements.
I'll stay where I am for now. Can I try sneaking again?
You've kind of given away your position already. Yeah. All right, that's it. Next bullywug over here. It sees the horn of blasting, it sees the arrows, and its buddies going down. This bullywug will make a morale check and fail. This one disappears below the waves, vanishes. Next bullywug. This one over here, it too makes a morale check, but passes. And we'll repeat the desired effect, hopping back over here behind Sarah's wall, throwing a spear at Sarah with a 17 to hit.
1 second.
Because you don't have your shield, so your AC is not 18, it's lower, so it's gonna hit. Right?
Yeah, but
right?
I do have exactly 17 because Battle Hymn gives me +1.
Ah, well then it's just barely a hit.
Cool.
And you will hit for 7 points of damage. You get a short spear right in your side, like right below your ribs in that love handle area. It's the worst. And then the bullywug hippity hops into the water and vanishes. Badarios.
I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
I told you so, brother.
And while I go to the bullywug, which is kind of stunned lying down there, I'm halfway shoulder tackle my younger brother. Like, I'm really disappointed.
They threw a spear at me that almost killed me.
And I'm gonna hit the poor stunned bullywug. I guess I'm getting any bonuses on that.
+4 to hit.
Great. I don't want to kill him. I just want to knock him out. Just trying to say that before.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 25 to hit.
Clears by 10, so you crit once. Double damage.
Great. I'm not going to use any of my strength bonuses and proficiency bonuses for the damage.
Okay.
Because martial arts fighter, you can reduce that. So let's roll 2d4, right?
Yep. 2d4.
3 points of damage.
You do not kill it. It's already stunned, and now it is stunned and flattened. It is on its back. It looks like maybe some of its ribs are broken. Its ribbiting is sort of stopped while it's so badly stunned by the horn.
Conscious?
It's conscious, but just dazed and
I have
confused.
this sad look. I'll give a short look at Sammy again, and then stomp the bullywug who's lying on the ground with 22 to hit.
Oh god, yeah, you definitely stomp it, and you probably crit it. Yeah, if it's on its back and doesn't have its dex or anything.
Hey.
You might have tried not to kill it, but I think when you stomp
Come
it goes a
on.
little far, and your foot breaks through its very
on.
gentle underside, and you can.
I don't want to kill it.
You just rolled so much damage.
It's a bullywug, okay?
It's dying.
Sarah,
It's
you
not
know.
dead, but it's dying.
I drag it to Sarah. Just
Oh my god.
I thought it had ribs, but it was just mush. And I just drag it to Sarah.
All right, let's roll initiative for the next round, while you and the bullywug come back behind the shield.
We're gonna have a talk, Sammy. Unbelievable.
So can I hold a spell through a round, like with the trigger of like when a bullywug comes out of the water?
Nope, you cannot.
It has to be on my initiative.
Yes. That is the one downside of magic that physical attacks are much better at, is that you can't prep it to time exactly. You just kind of start it.
Intentionally take longer?
You can delay your turn and go later if you would like. Yes.
Ooh, jeez.
Ooh, very good initiative, Maya.
In that case, I want to delay my turn. Delay my turn until a bullywug surfaces and is actually like I know where it is.
Okay. I'll have
and like
you.
it stays surfaced.
Sure. I'll just have you roll initiative at the point at which you see something popping up.
Sure.
All right. Badarios, you're the first one to go. You have an unconscious bullywug at your feet.
I'm gonna put it down like in front of Sarah and hide behind this tree. Considering there were two bullywugs coming from this angle of the tree, I'm gonna hide behind the tree and wait until one shows up and hit him.
Certainly. You have that readied. Maya, it's your turn.
I'm going to ready an action to fire at the first bullywug who pops his head out of the water or whatever.
All right.
If it's green and frog-like, it gets an arrow to the skull.
Excellent. Love the plan. Okay.
Second sniper, grassy knoll.
Sammy is still waiting on his turn. Sarah's turn comes along.
I'm going to lean down and stabilize the bullywog with Cure Light Wounds.
So does that take a verbal component? Will you have to stop your battle him to do?
I think I have to stop my charm. 1 second. Well, it doesn't say.
No.
It just says touches, so I guess I don't have to speak for it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep battle him going while you heal the bullywug. You can stabilize it. The bullywug is no longer dying.
Can I still walk after that?
Yes, if you lift up your shield.
Right. I guess I'll lift up the shield and I'll move backwards.
All right, leaving Sammy once again in the very front of the battle.
Into this direction.
Excellent. Nothing happens. The bullywugs do not appear that round. We'll just roll into the next round, Badarios. Since you're all sort of readying and waiting.
Standing behind the tree, I'm giving a look at Sammy and say, yeah, now, wake up the bullywug and make him stop the attack.
How?
I don't know. You're the wizard.
I'm not a healer.
You can use this horn of blasting, and you can certainly make him wake up. No, not.
Maya?
Vaporize it, go on. I am continuing to keep watch. I'm just like...
Okay. I think we can step out of combat now, because the bullywugs don't reappear. They are seemingly done.
I'm just gonna say we should leave.
Just hiding behind my horse. Well,
I don't think there's any sense talking now. Also, this place is pretty dangerous because we alerted the entire swamp that something big is here, so we should leave right now.
You said we're out of combat, Neal, right?
Yeah. Sure, why not?
I'm gonna take 3 steps towards Sammy and put my hands out, just one, and just stare at him.
What now? I almost died.
I don't care. Give me the horn.
Here, take it.
Yeah, I take the horn and put it in a backpack. We wanted to talk to them. You can't just because... Wasn't it clear? We're in their environment. Wasn't it clear that they will attack us at some point?
Look, if half of them are throwing nets and spears at me, and... Look, have you seen this wound?
Oh, no, don't. Put it away. Put it away, brother.
I swear, I haven't felt this pain in my arm my entire life.
Badarius, you're an idiot, and your plan was bad.
I just had to...
What was your plan, sister?
To go around the dangerous frog creatures and go and talk to the lizard people who you trade with humans occasionally.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No?
They kill every human that comes into their territory, and they are very evil.
But it's fine, sister. It's good that you're listening, and my plan was bad.
Your plan was awful. Look, you nearly killed our brother.
Well, I guess we can agree that talking to people in here is not going to fix anything. I think we lost our chance to talking, and I think it's going to be dragons now, because I can't take another one of these wounds and then face a dragon. I think we've invaded enough people's places now.
Yes, okay. Why don't we just, I don't know, poison some goats and leave them out for the dragon then?
Sure, because that's the best plan.
Well, yours didn't go particularly well, did it, brother?
I'll pack my stuff on my horse and I'll slowly start
I wasn't counting on my little brother to pull out the horn and just blast them to death.
After he got a spear to the leg.
And it's just a spear. What
You're
are you
all
worried?
gonna
He's
get
still standing.
killed if we stay here. I'm leaving right now. Whoever wants to come with can come with, and I'm leaving.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow straight behind
I'm
him.
not gonna die in the bog to bullywog.
Agreed.
Great.
Agreed.
I'm gonna drag the bullywug with us.
You drag the bullywug behind you. Excellent.
Why are you bringing the frog, brother?
There's still information we can get. I don't care.
I just exchange a look with Sarah, just like,
I'm gonna be riding beside Sarah and just complaining about Bud as we go.
How much damage did you take? 8?
I
Was it
took
8?
11.
11.
Oh. But
Well,
you
we're
it was
pretty
an
wrecked.
it was an 8 and a 4, right? Or an 8 and 3, I guess.
Was it? Oh, 8 and 3?
Right. Well, it wasn't
Yeah.
11 and 1 blow.
Oh, okay.
There was an 8 damage blow, and then there was a damage blow.
I guess I'll heal you. I'll heal 3, and then you still have 8.
Okay.
All right.
I thought it was 11 in a single blow.
No.
Bad.
So, you are continuing along the swamp. Let's take a quick look at where we are, more specifically.
You're on the north side of the lake.
Right. Look at this here. When you said to leave, you guys are already on the sort of the east side of the swamp. Are you gonna like leave and just head back through the swamp? Are you leaving and heading in the direction of the dragons? Or are you leading and just heading into the unknown wilderness? Or are you gonna try and go into the swamp? Into
So here's
the
the
lake?
Here is the thing: if we go to the wilderness and we rest, like if we stay there for 3 days without getting injured, we could, both of us, could get back to full HP. But we would need to take a camp for 3 days. And I'm not sure if we want to do that.
Oh, for the record, we did pick up the rations again, Neal.
Sure.
should we just, what would you like to do now? Brother, sister? Bud, you don't get to say, you've already had a bad plan. Should we just carry on east? Do you want to camp?
I think the question is, do you think you could survive for 3 days in the wilderness without getting in an encounter and taking any more damage? Is that a viable option?
Head to the northern road to Gumbrun.
What does everybody else think? Sammy? Sarah?
I don't want to input in this.
Oh, dear. Fine, we'll go north. Honestly? Right.
Sorry, I
Sammy's
shouldn't be
gonna-
moving you. The party goes north. 1, 2, 3. You can come alongside this river here rather than trying to cross it. Meet the bridge and start heading up the road. Since you actually come this way, I think the road hexes are 2. And you probably won't make it to Grumpburn today, but you can make it onto the road that afternoon.
We could just...
Late afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could Sarah heal the 3-point wound the bullywug became got
I can,
to
yeah.
bring him
I
back to
can.
consciousness?
Mm-hmm. I can do that. We can talk to him this evening night, I guess.
Hold on, I have to draw frog on my calendar so I know what happened this day.
Can we see the frog?
It's not a very good frog, guys.
I just want to see how you draw a frog, Neal.
No, it's pretty bad.
How bad, though? How bad? We need to know.
It's pretty bad, like kindergarten frog level here. Maybe even worse.
Oh.
Where is it? There's the frog.
Aww. Better than I would do.
Totally
Pretty
a
angry frog.
All right. That's the 15th of September. You wake up hold on, any encounters? That evening, while you're on the road, there are many travelers and passers-by heading from Fenden to Grumpburn. You can hear the sound of jingling mail, the pounding of marching feet, the jingling of stirrups, and what do you call them? Spurs on horses, as a whole company of fine Dracissian troops march from Fenden to Grumpburn. They pass your camp without really noticing you guys, since you're off to the side of the road a little bit, and just walk through in the night. But the next morning comes.
Find out what's going on? Maybe.
I'm
I do
assuming
want to find out.
dragons.
Yeah, but where are they heading? Maybe we can.
Why don't you go and ask them, brother? I'm going back to sleep.
I'm a little confused because I thought we were going to talk to the bullywog in the evening. Did that not happen?
I wanted to, but
sure.
Neal just said.
Sorry, I forgot that you wanted to talk to the bullywug in the evening. You dragged him behind you the whole day. And I guess in that evening, when you sit down to take a look at it, it seems like it woke up at some point, but tried to play dead the whole time that you've been dragging it. And you can now poke at it that evening. Go for it.
All right, brother
Okay.
or sister, hold my hand. I will cast the spell, but I don't want to talk to this creature.
Okay. I will hold Sammy's hand.
You are holding
And
hands.
I will cast upon my family and the bullywug a good old comprehend languages.
So you cast on your... Can you cast comprehend languages on multiple people?
One creature per level.
Oh, nice. Okay. Allowing them to understand any language they are in contact with, understand spoken words, caster could touch a goblin to understand it, but should another goblin also be speaking, neither goblin could understand the caster. That'd be a first level doing it. So you can do it on each person that you touch, so everyone understands what everyone says now, right?
I
Perfect.
believe so.
Excellent. Someone speak?
I guess Sarah's doing the healing. I guess that's the start, right?
Yeah, like before we start talking, I want to take the bullywog's hand, and I would like to heal him like a little further, I guess, and just send a warm, comforting feeling through his body.
Sure.
Or her body. Guess you can't tell.
It's a froggy thingy. Who knows how old it is, or its sex, or anything like that. Let's see. One of the things you notice is that on its like handy paw-y, I don't know what the foot or hand of a frog is called. On its appendages are unusual, like short little claws on the end of each finger that you've never heard of in a regular frog before. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you can continue to heal the frog, and at this point, you guys are all around it. You're healing it. It's very clearly been found out, and it like pops open one bulging eye, and it looks back and forth at the party. But it says nothing.
I'll look at it and I'll say, you won't die today. I'm sorry things went sour back there in the swamp. It was not our initial intention.
Ribbit.
It can't speak, can it? What's your name?
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Great. Okay.
What's yours?
Oh, my name... Got it! My name is Sarah. This is Bud.
I'm Bud, yes.
Eat me already.
We don't want to eat you.
You eat my
No.
legs. I know it. I have seen it.
No. We were looking for friends. But
To
we
feed
made a
me.
mistake. No. To talk to you. To be friends. Do you want something to eat? To drink?
It says nothing.
Well, I hand him a ration and something, a drink to drink in front of him.
Sort of like sniffs at your ration and it sniffs at the salted pork and like makes a disgusted look with its face and sort of retreats its head as far as it'll go.
Oh, vegan.
I'll say to it, we're not after you. We're after the 2 black dragons in the swamp.
Large black lizards.
I know what a dragon is.
Wow. Okay.
Have you seen them?
We are aware of them. They are far from us.
They are also far from us and our town. But we know that the dragons grow when they get older. They're quite big now, but and I've seen one with the color red flying into the air. That was big like a mountain. If you let them be and they go on their own and they eat and eat and eat, they grow. And grow and grow. And at some point, it will have all the marshes and the rivers and nothing will live there anymore.
And?
We wanted to find out where they are. To find people who are living here at the lake and might know exactly where their lair is, where they're hiding at night and when they sleep.
I know. I'll take you there.
What do you know about the lizard folk in the east?
Scum. Pond scum. Worse than pond scum. They eat pond scum and call it food.
So you will take us to the dragons, and in return, you will be able to go back to your people?
That's what I said, big ears.
Oh, sounds good to me.
And in exchange, you will not eat my legs.
Sounds even better to me.
If we survive this, and you help us find the dragons, and we kill them and don't die, I will make sure that none of us here will eat any frog legs or any frogs for a long, long time.
Why'd you have to make it personal? Huh? I didn't call you 8-boy.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Whatever, tiny foot.
Now, do you want something to drink?
It blinks at you a few times and gives a subtle nod of its head.
Good. Give him a water skin.
All right. It will put some of the water in its mouth, but then just sort of dump the rest of the water all over its body.
How many hours does it take us to get to the dragons? From here?
They're at the
Yeah,
lake.
wait.
If we took all day to get here, it'll take all day to get back.
Okay, fair.
Do you
Yeah,
know
at
if the
some
dragon
point-
is...
Sorry. Go ahead.
What?
Is the dragon at the east side of the lake or at the west side? Is it at your territory or the lizard folks' territory?
You know there's two, right?
Yes.
Are they
Oh.
split?
They used to share one lair. Now they each have their own. One's in ruins, one's in other ruins.
Really? I mean, I draw a basic shape of the lake on the ground. This is the lake. Can you show us where the layers are?
One's over here. One's over here.
God. So we were really close.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Do you avoid the dragon? Or... I mean, you were close too.
If I did not avoid the dragon, I would be inside the dragon.
What does it eat nowadays?
Bollywood,
what size of creatures?
Lizard, deer, fish, trees, anything it wants. It is an omnivore.
Does he say omnivore?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's technically speaking bullywug.
Yeah, I'm just looking very curiously at him and say,
Maybe he never
wow,
tried. Nobody ever tried to speak with the smart ones.
I did not know that your race is so intelligent. We humans mostly think that you're stupid. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We mostly know you're stupid.
That's true.
I mean, you're looking for a dragon to fight it.
Suddenly goat. It's fine.
Laughter and bullywug. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
that's a pretty laughter. Come on now.
You're the idiots. I'm just leading you to your death.
Well, maybe we should take care of the dragon on your side of the lake then first.
Perfect. That sounds like a win-win situation for me. Ribbit is pleased.
What the hell is going on?
So I take it in bullywog nodding, like from his body language, I take it that nodding still means yes and shaking the head still means no. They have the same sign, right?
Yeah. I think I need to close some windows and doors. This rain is getting really loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's raining. That's where I need to pee.
Wow, these bullywug they're, yeah.
Sassy.
Yeah.
I like them.
I like them.
Yeah.
Smarter than Bud.
I liked them when it started to hibbity hop and was already win.
Right. So they have the same body language, Neal, is that correct? Like they do nodding for yes and shaking their head for no.
The
Okay,
nod and the shake seem to be universal.
I'm going to say at some point this magic will wear off and we'll have to simplify our communication. So, you know, we'll only be able to point at things, nod and shake our heads. You don't speak common, do you?
No, your voices are weird. This is some sort of foul magic. Your dark-dealing sorcerers will be the end of you.
We're not. We're just trying to protect those that can't protect themselves from the dragon.
It says nothing
If
further.
we go back to the marsh,
Yes.
and we let you go, can you make sure that your kind does not attack us while we are looking for the dragon?
Why would we attack you when the dragon will do it for us?
Good. That's, and after the dragon is dead, what then?
There will be peace between our people.
You have strange humor, but I like you. You know, I met an orc a couple of days ago. He was strange as well. It's good.
Well, now he's doing these days. Anyways, I think that is that all we needed to say for now?
Yeah. I guess I'm going to go to the river and get 1 or 2 buckets of water for him to wet himself
Sure.
constantly, that it doesn't
Feel-
dry.
He seems appreciative of the extra wetting.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we take our break here, and when we come back, you'll make your way back to the lake, and you'll fight a dragon.
Lovely.
Right?
Okay.
It's going to be great. We'll see you guys on the other side of our break. Bye-bye.